Hey friends, it's Yoga with Doona. It's been a while and I'm so excited to be back, and I hope you are too. So for my first class, I decided to do a short 15 to 20 minute self-care yoga flow. So if you're ready to flow with us, let's grab your 2 blocks, a strap, and option for your bolster and blocks or blanket. Let's get started. All right, friends, we're going to get started in a forward fold towards the top of your mat. So bring your feet hip width distance apart. Bend your knees a lot. Hinge from your hips. Lower all the way down. Drop your head, grab opposite elbows. Then connect your chest to your thighs, especially for this first forward fold, just to help lengthen through the lower back so there's no rounding. And then as you start to warm up through your hamstrings and your lower back, then feel free to straighten your knees. Okay, the first few breaths here, close your eyes, rock side to side, shake out your head, yes and no. And then notice the breath. See if you could slow it down by smoothing it out. So notice if your breath is still shallow, maybe it's still choppy. See if you could find length. Let's go ahead and take a breath in. And a breath out. Grab the opposite elbow on top, switch grips. Inhale. Exhale. Good option to straighten your knees a tad bit more. One more breath here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Release your arms. Walk your feet together, but heels sliver apart. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold, hinge from your hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands on top of your shins again to lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, halfway lift. Option to keep your hands on the floor. Lift your chest. Pull your heart forward to lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold even deeper. Inhale, come up to standing. Reach your arms up, maybe gaze up. Exhale, hands to heart. Release your arms by your side, palms face forward. Now let's check our posture really quick. So starting with our foundation, make sure your toes are pointing forward, heels sliver apart so the knife edges of your feet are parallel. Pull your kneecaps slightly up, firming up through your quads. Tuck your tailbone, draw the front ribs in, press your shoulders slightly back, but try not to stick out the chest too much. So keep hugging the front ribs in. Arms are straight and active, palms face forward, point your thumbs slightly out. Let's take a breath in. Breath out. Let's do 3 Sun A flows. The first one will go slow. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, twist to your right. Open your arms. Keep your hips squared. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist to your left. Again, hips stay square. Just open your arms out. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, back bend. Open your elbows. Press your hips forward. Then pull your belly button and chest up. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees, hinge from your hips. Lower all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Lift your chest to lengthen your spine. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Plant your palms. Walk your feet back. Same exhale, lower down halfway on or off your knees. Inhale, either cobra or upward facing dog. Lift your chest, put a micro bend your elbows, lift your thighs. Exhale, downward facing dog. So again, in your Chaturanga Dandasana, you're more than welcome to take cobra pose for your back bend rather than upward facing dog. All right, so you're in your first down dog of class. Let's check in with your foundation really quick. So shift forward into your high plank, wrist underneath your shoulders. Keep your hands and feet there. Now press your hips up. If you're still building strength in your down dog and this is really challenging for you, then maybe step your feet 1 or 2 inches forward, and that should help you just a little bit here. All right, take a breath in. Breath out. Let's flow. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, walk or jump forward. Feet together or hip width. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist to your right. Hip stays squared. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, center. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Step or jump back. So finish your exhale here. Wait for your inhale, either cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. So take your down dog. Take this moment to settle back in. Come back to your breath. Slow it down. Breathe in. Let it go. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, walk or lightly jump forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist to your right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale. Exhale, back bend. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Again, finish your exhale until your back bend. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths here. So notice your breath. If your breath is shallow, it's heavy, then maybe drop into child's pose to help you slow down. Otherwise, feel free to stay in your down dog. Whatever you need to do to help you come back to your space. Come back to your breath. If you're ready to move on, let's meet back in downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high, lead with your inner thigh, keep your hips squared. So notice if your right toes are pointing out, most likely your hips are open. So feel free to roll the right outer hip down, roll the right inner thigh in. So point your right toes down. Leading with your right inner thigh, kick up a little higher. Let's do that one more time. Kick up a little higher. Exhale, knee to nose, shift forward, shoulders over wrist. Round through your upper back, keep pushing the floor away. Then step your right foot between your thumbs. Grab your blocks, hands underneath your shoulders. Lift your chest to lengthen. Pull your right outer hip back, left hip forward. Squeeze your inner thighs in like there's a block between your inner thighs. From there, rock forward and back. So we want to keep the hips stable. Chest stays lifted, so we're not rounding or slouching. The straighter your left leg is, the deeper the stretch through your hip flexor and psoas. One more breath here. Stack your right knee over right ankle, then drop your left knee. Inhale, lift your chest, pull your heart forward. So again, we're lengthening through the spine rather than slouching. Option to keep your hand on top of block. Inhale, stretch your right arm high. Open your chest, lift up away from your ears. Inhale. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Bend your back knee. Option to reach for your left foot. So even if you're not grabbing your foot, you should still feel the deep quad stretch. Release your left foot, drop your hands, move the blocks to the side. We'll meet in downward facing dog. So feel free to take your chaturanga or straight to downward facing dog. Let's do the other side. Inhale, left leg high. Again, a nice way to make sure your hips are squared is look at your left toes. Make sure they're pointing down. If they're open, they're pointing out towards the left, most likely your hips are open. Good. Firm up through your outer hips. Squeeze your inner thighs in. Leading with your left inner thigh, kick up a little higher. One more time. Inhale, kick up a little higher. Exhale, knee to nose, shift forward. Keep pushing the floor away. Low lunge, step your left foot through. Good. Grab your two blocks again. This is going to help you lengthen your spine. So focus more on a back bend here. Pull the shoulders away from the ears, but keep reaching the crown of your head forward. Again, rocking forward and back. Imagine there's the same block between your inner thighs, so you're squeezing that block in. Breathing. Good. Left knee over left ankle. Drop your right knee. Inhale, twist and open your left arm. Keep squeezing that imaginary block between your inner thighs. Draw your left outer hip back, right hip forward. Keep pulling your chest forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist. Bend your right knee. Option to reach for your foot. 3 breaths here. Release your right foot, chaturanga, dandasana, or straight to downward facing dog. Any which way you like. We'll meet in down dog. Drop to your knees. Keep your hips over knees, puppy pose. Walk your hands forward. Drop your forehead, or option to drop your chin. So this is a deep back bend. If you feel any tension through the neck or the shoulders, just drop into your child's pose. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Hands underneath your shoulders. Draw your elbows in, big toes to touch. Inhale, cobra pose. Lift your heart halfway. Pull your shoulders back, but reach your chest forward. Exhale, lower. Let's do that again. Inhale, cobra. Lift your chest. Keep your elbows in. Exhale, lower. 3 more times. Inhale, cobra. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Bend both knees. Grab the outside of your feet. Imagine there's a block between your inner thighs. Inhale. Lift your heart and legs. Floor bow. Kick your feet back. Pull your chest forward. Keep squeezing that imaginary block between your inner thighs. Inhale. Lift up a little higher. Exhale. Slowly lower. Drop your hands underneath your shoulders. Rise up to tabletop position. All right, in your tabletop position, round your back and just start to wiggle your hips side to side. Make some circles with your torso. Switch directions. All right, friends, let's drop into our child's pose. Let's slow down. Close your eyes, soften the shoulders. Soften all your face muscles. Just begin to breathe. Whenever your mind starts to wander off, just come back to the breath. Your breath is here to help you stay relaxed and present. All right, friends, let's go ahead and meet on our backs with your 2 blocks, finishing our practice with the first block underneath the shoulder blades. So it's towards the mid-upper back. And the second block will be underneath your head. And this is an option. Your body should be pretty warmed up by now. So for some of you, you might not even need the block underneath the head. And then bring the soles of your feet to touch, knees out wide. Either grab opposite elbows above your head or just rest your arms by your side. All right, let's go and take just a few breaths here to fully surrender. Opening up the chest, opening up the heart. Thanking yourself for making it onto your mat today for some self-care. All right, friends, so you're more than welcome to stay here in your Shavasana, but if you rather release the block from underneath to take your regular Shavasana, please do so now. And then we'll end our practice. We'll end our class here in your Shavasana pose. So I encourage you to stay here as long as you need. Please don't rush to get up. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I'll see you guys soon. Namaste.